Hi, I'm Lieutenant N. I'm going to be a helicopter pilot.
I'm Lieutenant T. I'll be a fighter pilot.
I'm Lieutenant O, and I'll be a flight engineer.
And I'm Lieutenant A, and I'm going to be a transport pilot.
We're graduating from flight course 181 of the IAF.
And we're going to answer your most searched Google questions.
Being an Air Force pilot, how long does it take to become a fighter pilot in the Air Force?
You finish the course after 3 years, and then you do another year of advanced training.
Overall, about 4 years.
To get to the first squadron.
And after that, we move to the next plane, which could be an F-16 or F-15 or F-35. And then we have another few months on that, and then we become
Operational.
All
right, next up.
Are there any female Air Force pilots?
Yeah, there have been a bunch, like 50 that have graduated.
In our course, there are 2 female pilots that are finishing.
How hard is it to be a pilot in the Air Force? That's a tough question.
I think mostly at the beginning, it's the difficult part.
It's a lot of work, but I think that if you like it and if you enjoy what you do, then it doesn't really matter.
At one point, it becomes a way of life, and every day you wake up and you do pretty much the same thing, even though it's very difficult.
I'm enjoying it,
Yeah,
even if
me
it's
too,
hard.
for sure.
What do Air Force pilots do when not flying?
Oh my God, we eat a lot.
We fly only a bit of the day, and there's a lot of free time. It's not necessarily free time because we have a lot of stuff to do in the squadron.
You have a few assignments that you have to do and projects.
One in charge of the navigation and the flights and the plane.
We like cookouts and barbecues. That's pretty much it. Watch TV, study, because you gotta study before you fly. What types of pilots are in the Air Force? Oh, that's a good one. So there's fighter pilots, helicopter pilots, and cargo plane pilots.
Navigators.
And flight engineers.
Flight engineers and navigators of transport planes.
But there's also lots of types of pilots. There's some that are funny, some that are annoying, some that are nice. So there are a few types. We're not the same at all.
What is the minimum height for an Air Force pilot?
I think you should take
I don't
this
like
one.
this question. No.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a minimum height,
Yeah,
but
I don't think there's a minimum height.
So I'm 5'0", 5'1", which is like 154 centimeters. And I've never had any problem in like tests and physical tests about my height.
in helicopters, there is a maximum height because at one point you can get too tall for the ceiling and you really have to cram yourself in. But I don't know if anybody was that height and they didn't let him fly.